welcome everybody. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to get in, but welcome everybody. Thank you again for joining us on another live dive sale, and happy belated 4th of July to everybody in the States. I hope everybody had a good, safe, happy 4th of July, and I know I did here, and I think a lot of other people did here. It's myself on the camera today. Melissa is actually out with some illness, so she'll be helping in the background, but you got me today, and then Alyssa's helping with behind the camera. So I think how many people we got with us?
We have 9 right now. Petsotics says hello, and so does Jacqueline Sisk.
Great.
So
well,
welcome everybody.
Thank you everybody for joining us. I know we're a little bit off schedule. Normally we do this at Monday at 4 p.m. CST, but with the holidays, 4th of July, we figured we push it off another couple of days just to account for that. But we're here. We definitely don't like to go a week without doing these live dive sales, and that's what we have for you today. So we have a total of 15 items, a mixture of saltwater fish, freshwater fish, and some corals. Some of that is behind me. You maybe can't see that too well, and we have a freshwater setup over here to my left. So we're going to go through the list, and each item each item in the list has a number. So a little bit of how this works with the live dive sale is we've got these 15 items. Each item has a number. If you're interested in purchasing that number, you simply have to put that in the chat. The first person to put in the live chat that number will get to take it home, and then our customer service team will help coordinate the final purchasing of that item, usually within the next day or two. So we have a social@liveaquaria.com email address. So if you happen to want to purchase one of the items, let's say it's number 1, and you want that item, you simply have to put that number in the chat, and then we will obviously recognize that. And then all you have to do is send your personal information to the social@liveaquaria.com email address. So things like your phone number, your email, and your shipping address will be really helpful for us to get, and your first and last name, to get your order completed with our customer service team. In addition, anything you would like to add to your order from our Wisconsin facility, so any of the items that ship from our Wisconsin facility here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, you can add to your order and get some additional shrimps or fish or whatever you need really that ships from our Wisconsin facility. Another really good point too is that we have free shipping on all orders at Live Dive. If you're new to this, we always have free shipping with all Live Dive sale orders. So our typical free shipping threshold is $229 or more, but we waive that for our Live Dive sales. So even if your item is below the $229, say $50, that will ship free to you as well. And then anything you'd like to add on to your order, that will ship for free too, even if it's below the $229, if it ships from the Wisconsin facility. So that's just a key thing to keep in mind.
But there's still a box fee, right?
There's still a box fee, yeah. And thank you for reminding me of that.
Yep.
It's a $9.99 box fee. We'll have that still, but we do waive the free shipping. So I think without further ado, I'll get started on our freshwater aquarium here. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to start off with number 13, which is a trio of silver dollars. So these silver dollars measure from 3 inches to 3.5 inches. The regular retail on these silver dollars are $99.99, but we have them on sale for the live dive sale for $79.99. So these silver dollars come from South America. They've been with us for a while. They've been quarantined and conditioned like all animals in our Wisconsin facility by our expert staff here. And that's another key point to keep in mind too, that these animals, these silver dollars, as well as any of the other animals we're going to showcase tonight in this live dive sale, will have gone through our expert care and conditioning protocols that we have here in LiveAquaria. So that means that any of the fish we show, any of the corals we show, they will not be offered for sale until they have passed those protocols. We take a lot of care and put a lot of effort into their animals, making sure that their health and well-being is first, and that obviously extends into these live dive sales as well as our divers and updates. So something to keep in mind too about the animals we're showing you tonight, like these silver dollar trios, this trio of silver dollars rather, is these all typically come from our Divers Den collection. So the Divers Den is our WYSIWYG store on LiveAquaria.com, and these animals all came from there. However, they were pulled from the Divers Den store, or they were not active yet, and then obviously cleared for sale before being offered up for sale in the live dive sale.
VIP access.
That's right, VIP access is what Melissa likes to say. So the benefit there obviously is not only do you get the discount that we're giving you with these items, but you're also getting an exclusive access, as Alyssa just said, with the VIP layer. These items are not available on the site at the price we're giving you. They're only available in the live dive sale and only during the live dive sale. So we're going to run this for about 1 hour typically. We usually go from 4 to 5, and we're going to do one longer run like we're doing. We're in the first run right now. We'll do that a little bit longer, give everybody a good hard look at everything, but then we'll do a speed round. All right, so that's number 13, a trio of silver dollars from South America, measuring 3 inches to 3.5 inches. Regular retail of $99.99. However, they're on sale only in the live dive for $79.99. And then I will have Alyssa pan over to the albino angelfish.
There's one hanging out in the back, and the
Yeah.
other 3 they're a little bit spread out here.
So if you guys remember the past live dives, we took a little bit different approach to the aquascaping here. I think maybe did you guys change this week, or was it the previous week? I couldn't remember.
This is the first week with the new
First
aquascape.
week,
Yeah,
okay.
yep.
So what we tried to do here is create more of I guess an upfront presentation and sort of re-aquascaping it so that some of the animals were less prone to hide and then not able to make it into live dive sale. We had some discus, and we've had some other animals in the past live dive sales that we unfortunately couldn't showcase because they were hiding. But I think this is a nice solution to that. So good job. So I think we have, yes, a 4 lot of albino angelfish. And these, I believe, are the LiveAquaria, right? Captive bred. Yes, captive bred albino angelfish, 4 lot. They measure from 2 inches to 2.5 inches. The regular retail on these are $69.99 for the 4. However, they're on sale tonight only for $59.99. So these items were captive bred here at our LiveAquaria, Wisconsin facility, where Alyssa and I are currently live streaming from. And just a quick call out, we still have 4th of July deals going on the website. So if you're still looking for a nice collection of 4th of July items with some select discounts, we have that live on our website. You just got to head over to liveaquaria.com. You'll see the main Dive Into Freedom banner on the homepage. You can click on that and you'll get to our tailored selection of 4th of July items with select discounts. Team worked really hard to bring those items in stock and select key items at good discounts. I think we have up to 40% off on a number of items too, which is really awesome. So we're currently looking at number 14. This is a 4 lot of albino angelfish. These are captive bred, sized from 2 inches to 2.5 inches, on sale for $59.99.
Lucy McCormick says, saltwater, gotta finish my cart.
We'll get in there, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's a great call out. We're going to start with freshwater. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning. We're going to start with freshwater, and then we're going to head over to saltwater. We got one more freshwater to go through, and then we're heading that way. So hang in there. We're almost there. And thank you for joining us, of course, too. So we'll head over to number 15, which is Aurelius barb. I think there's more than one in there,
There's a couple of them. Are there's a trio?
It's a trio.
It's a
Didn't have
trio?
that on my note, but it looks like a trio. Yes, I would say a trio of Aurelius barbs. 1, 2, 3, yep. These are also captive bred, sized from 1 3/4 to 2 inches. Regular retail on this trio is $29.99. However, we have them on sale for $19.99. So $10 off. And I want to reiterate the free shipping here. Even though these items are only $20 for the 3, they will ship for free. As Alyssa mentioned earlier, there is a box fee of $9.99. However, the normal $29.99 shipping fee for items or for orders that are below the $229 threshold will be waived. So that's $30 that will not be onto your order, and $30 saved for you. on top of the discount as well.
Angel fish keeps bombing me.
So we're currently looking at number 15, a trio of Aurelius barbs. They are captive bred, sized at 1 3/4 to 2 inches. Regular retail is $29.99. However, they are on sale for $19.99.
Randy's asking, any saltwater coming up? Yes, it'll be right after this freshwater fish.
Yep. Yeah, we're about to head that way. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saltwater fish for you guys, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coral. I'd also like to mention too that we have our Frag of the Month still going on. We've been doing this every month since January, and our July Frag of the Month is live right now. So if you haven't already checked that out, head over to LiveAquaria.com. It's 20% off select CCGC frag, and it's a great specimen at a great deal right now, available at LiveAquaria.com. That's available all month, so head on over there and check it out if you're looking for a new high quality CCGC frag. Actually, a little bit about what CCGC means is certified captive grown coral, and I'll talk a little bit more about this when we get to the corals section. We can talk about the guarantees and things like that, but I think a lot of times maybe CCGC might be lost on some people. What it stands for is certified captive grown coral, and those are corals that we grow here in our Rhinelander, Wisconsin facility. And we'll see some of those later. All right, well, I will then now have us transition over. You guys follow me. We are now at our marine fish aquarium. So like I said, we have a total of 7 items here to showcase tonight. The first item is going to be number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish. This comes from Sri Lanka and is sized at 3.5 inches. The regular retail on this Pakistan butterfly fish is $119.99. However, he's over here. That's okay.
Lucy McCormick says, "Holy cow, big sale tonight."
Yeah, thanks. Yep, definitely excited to give you guys some deals, pass along the value. I mean, like I kind of mentioned earlier, we care a lot about these animals. We care a lot about making sure that the animals that go into people's aquariums are as healthy and happy as possible, eating well, and going to be a great addition to your aquarium. And obviously, with that, we want to pass along some value too. So good prices, sales, and discounts are a part of that. So this is number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish from Sri Lanka, sized at 3.5 inches, on sale for $79.99. However, the regular retail is $119.99, so really good deal, discount there. A little bit about the Pakistan butterfly fish. They have a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament. They are not reef safe. They're known to eat stony corals and nip at other corals and sessile inverts. Max size is 7 inches. You're going to need 125 gallons minimum to keep this guy. And they're best kept singly unless introduced as a pair. So their diet consists of crustacean flesh, marine fish, brine shrimp, fed several times per day. So this is number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish from Sri Lanka at 3.5 inches. Regular retail of $119.99, but on sale for $79.99.
Looks like Lucy's asking, how do you think she'd do with a yellow lattice? Same size.
I might be cautious there. I think because of the genus and species, they might quarrel. They might not like each other. As I kind of mentioned earlier, it's best kept single unless introduced as a pair. So I think in a lot of cases when it comes to things like butterfly fish and tangs, unless you introduce them as a pair, if you introduce one later than the other, there may be some problems. That's my general understanding. Mm-hmm. If there's somebody in the chat, or maybe Melissa can back us up there and provide more clarity or verify that, that's my best recommendation at this time. So that's number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish from Sri Lanka, 3.5 inches, on sale for $79.99. We'll move along to number 2, which is the hi-hat. Just right in
Right
front
here.
there, yeah.
Just hanging out.
You ready for his moment? This is number 2, the hi-hat from the Caribbean. Sized at 2 7/8 inches. The regular retail on this hi-hat is $49.99. However, we have it on sale for the live dive for $39.99. So a little bit about the hi-hat. It's a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament as well. These are reef safe with caution, so definitely want to keep that take that into consideration when putting these into your aquarium. Max size of 9 inches. You'll need a minimum tank size of 70 gallons, and they require a peaceful community with a sandy bottom and abundant hiding places. They will hide during acclimation until they feel secure. They enjoy a diet of blackworms, brine shrimp, and prepared meaty items. So this is number 2. Oh, go ahead. You have a question.
Sorry, I'm John Shampton. I would like number 15, please.
All right.
Thank you.
M. John Shampton. And welcome back. Always nice to see you. So yeah, we're still at number 2 here. This hi-hat is from the Caribbean at 2 7/8. Regular retail of $49.99. However, this is on sale for $39.99. And real quick, any orders again placed tonight, like the Rayleigh's Bar from M. John Shampton, you simply have to send your info to social@liveaquaria.com. I believe Melissa can put that link or put that email in the chat too if she hasn't. So send your info to social@liveaquaria.com. Your name, first name, last name, email, shipping address, and telephone number. That will give our customer service team the best information and get them off in the best foot to complete your order.
Looks like Melissa also got back on the Pakistan butterfly fish. Being the same genus as the yellow lattice, they would most likely fight with each other.
That's what I thought. Thanks for confirming me there, Melissa. That's great. Glad we were able to confirm that. I wasn't entirely sure. I've never personally kept butterfly fish, but that's my typical understanding for these guys. You want to be careful with that.
Lucy's asking, waiting to see an eel on here.
Oh yeah, actually that's a great suggestion. I'm going to mark that down. I'm sure we've had that on the list too. Any suggestion on the eel there, Lucy? You can feel free to pass along anything specific. But we will take that in consideration. So I'll move along to number 3, which is a pair of gold head sleeper gobies, which
they're all the way over here.
Took me a second to find them too. So this is number 3, a pair of gold head sleeper gobies from Sri Lanka, sized at 2 1/2 inches to 3 inches. The regular retail on this pair is $119.99, but we have them on sale for $79.99. Really great discount there. And again, all of these animals, freshwater, saltwater, coral, they've all gone through our expert level of care and conditioning that we employ here at LiveAquaria in Wisconsin facility. So all of these animals have already passed all the necessary protocols and are ready to be added to your aquarium. Something we always like to stress though is that even if you get something from a place like LiveAquaria where we take the level of care and conditioning that we do, always quarantine before adding to your main aquarium. This will ensure that any possible issues that may arise in transit can be mitigated before any further loss or issues can arise. It's always just part of the reality here.
And so Lucy is suggesting saltwater, leopard, green, Mexican dragon, and canary. Or canary.
Thank you so much. I will mark that down. I think Melissa in the behind the scenes is going to make note of that too. So we are again on number 3, a pair of gold head sleeper gobies from Sri Lanka, size at 2 1/2 inches to 3 inches, on sale for $79.99. I did go over my notes about this. They are a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament. They are reef safe, so ready for your reef aquarium. Sized at 6 inches is a max size. They'll need at least 30 gallons. And they love the live sand as a substrate with attached populated refugium, really helps too. They will fight with their own kind unless they are in a pair like these two. So if you don't have any other gobies, you should be fine if you add these as a pair. They'll sift through the sand and eat the food that lives within the sand, keeping the sand oxygenated. Their diet otherwise consists of live and frozen brine or mysis shrimp and live blackworms, and it's best to feed them frequently and keep them busy. But always a joy to watch. I love how these guys find their own way of aquascaping, even though it can be less than
landscapers.
ideal. This is number 3, Gold Head Super Goby Pair, on sale for $79.99. And if you're just joining us, we're still on the first pass. We've gone through 3 freshwater items. 1 has sold, and we've gone through 3 saltwater items. All of those still are available now. We have 4 fish left in the saltwater variety, and then we have 5 corals coming up. We're again in our first pass. We will do a speed round just to make sure everybody has a opportune chance to look at everything, and if they want to take anything home, they're welcome to.
Right. And of course, if anyone wants us to go back to re-show another item, we can do that too.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah.
Happy to oblige. And of course, too, if you guys don't see anything you like, that's totally fine too. Part of this is just to connect with you guys, show you some cool fish, maybe educate you a little bit, show you something maybe you haven't seen before, and just enjoy the fish, really. Ultimately, too, if you see something you want to buy, but you're not seeing in the live stream, you feel free to drop us that suggestion, like I think it was Lucy said, in eel.
Yep.
Yep. So that's great. We welcome those suggestions, and don't be bashful. We want to hear them. So we'll move on to number 4, which is a 6 slot of Oxina cardinal fish. And I love these guys. I think these might be my favorites tonight. I think the coloration, they look awesome. So this is the 6 slot, number 4, Oxina cardinal fish from Sri Lanka. And is it coming through okay in the camera there?
I like the button a little bit, but I do have a question here.
Sure.
Pet Sonics is asking, or saying, this is my second time here. Have we ever done freshwater aquatic plants?
That's a very good question. So not in the live dive, no. That's a great suggestion that I will take away, that we will take away as a team. So no, we have never done freshwater aquatic plants in the live dive sale. It's certainly something we are striving to bring online to our regular assortment on our website. Not typically part of our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. They're typically found under freshwater plants section on the website. So we have a broad selection on there, and we're looking to bring those online. But if you're looking for more of the WYSIWYG live dive sale freshwater aquatic plant, that's something we could totally look at doing. I think I have a note here for us to follow up on that and to look at getting those in future live dives.
Yeah, also, I have another question. Braden's asking, any chance you guys ever get an emperor snapper? Just in general, not just live dive.
Sure, that's a really good question.
There we go. Okay.
Still good?
Oopsie.
Okay. Had a little technical difficulty on our end. So I'm sorry, was it Brandon?
Braden.
Braden, I'm sorry, Braden. So right offhand, an emperor snapper doesn't come to mind. I know we have snappers in the past, either in in the Divers Den. I'd have to check to see on our regular inventory, non-Divers Den inventory, kind of that typical inventory level. But if this emperor snapper is something you're looking for, we can definitely, like I said, I'll definitely add that to the list, and we will look into that for you. I want to say we have, but I don't want to say 100% yet. So again, we are on number 4, a 6 lot of Oxina cardinal fish from Sri Lanka. I don't think I got to the price on these guys. Maybe I did, but 1.25 to 2 inches. They're on sale for $59.99. However, the regular retail is $119.99. So really good discount here. They are easy, peaceful, and reef safe. And minimum tank size of 50 gallon, and they'll get to about 4.5 inches of the max size.
Wow.
But just a really beautiful schooling saltwater fish that's easy and peaceful you can add to your aquarium. Again, this is a 6 lot of Oxina cardinal fish. It's number 4, on sale for $59.99. Ships free to you. But the regular retail on this is $119.99. That's a really good discount. And again, I just want to take a quick second to thank everybody for joining us. Hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July. I know we did, a lot of us here did at LiveAquaria. And we're back with another live dive sale. Not our typical day. We typically do this Monday at 4 p.m. CST, but we had to move this one just with the holiday and everything and everybody's schedules. But we definitely didn't want to miss out. So we're here, and we're glad you are too. All right, I'll move on to number 5, which is a Carpenter's Flasher Wrasse from Kenya.
The beer in the corner. It's way up in the corner, hanging out by the vent.
All right, so what we have here is number 5, a Carpenter's Flasher Wrasse from Kenya, sized at 2.5 inches. The regular retail on this is $89.99. However, it's on sale for $69.99 in the live dive only. The Carpenter's Flasher Wrasse is an easy care level with a peaceful temperament, and they are reef safe. They get to a set max size of 3 inches. And they'll require a minimum 55-gallon tank with a tight lid as they like to jump. I know I've seen firsthand and like to jump. And it's best to keep with a peaceful tank maintenance as well. They prefer a diet of frozen mysis, frozen brine, and some other meaty foods paired with marine flakes or pellets. This is number 5, the Carpenter's Flasher Wrasse from Kenya. 2.5 inches, on sale for $69.99. Hiding up there in the corner still. All right. Well, I think maybe we'll give him a little space. Move on to number 6, which is the Annularis Angel. This is a juvenile Annularis Angel at number 6, also from Sri Lanka. Sized at 2 5/8 inches. Regular retail on this is $89.99. However, it's on sale for $69.99. in the live dive sale only. And I think it's probably good for me to mention a little bit more of that. These prices I'm giving you, the sale prices are only good during the live dive sale. So you have to take advantage of those sale prices while you're in the live dive sale like you are right now. If you happen to be catching this after the fact, unfortunately those sale prices have ended and they'll go back to the regular retail prices. But during the live dive sale, the sale prices are active. And these items are only available through the live dive sale. I think I mentioned this earlier when we started, but all the items we have here tonight are only available through this live dive sale, giving you guys a premium VIP experience with sale prices. In addition to, it's always good to remember that all of these items will ship free to you, regardless of their minimum, their price. So our typical free shipping threshold is $229 or more, but we waived that, so that saves you around $30. So this is number 5, the Annularis Angelfish, which is a juvenile from Sri Lanka, sized at 2 5/8 inches, regular retail of $89.99, on sale for $69.99. And a little bit more about the Annularis Angel. It is a moderate care level with a semi-aggressive temperament. You can kind of maybe see a little bit of that right there. We advise to reef with caution. They get to a max size of 1 foot. This will require a minimum tank size of 220 gallons. It's best to provide a plenty of hiding places such as caves and live rock for grazing. Like most other larger angelfish, they'll nip at sessile inverts such as tube worms, feather dusters, clams, along with soft and stony corals. They prefer a diet of marine pellets, marine flake foods, seaweed strips, and enriched meaty foods. It's always interesting to see how the colors and the patterns change for these types of animals when going from the juvenile to the adult stage. It's sort of heartbreaking sometimes. You see how they look as juveniles and they look phenomenal.
Like completely
and then they
different.
get to adults and you're like, oh, I don't like that as much. But one thing we always pride ourselves at LiveAquaria is providing a comprehensive overview of the animals on all product pages, so you can actually go to our product page and see more than just the juvenile stage of this animal too. We can see the juvenile and as well as the adult stages, and then read even more. We've got even more great information on our website. If you happen to be doing research or want to know more about these animals, We always encourage people to check out LiveAquaria.com. You can search for all the different animals we have there. We have a myriad of different places for information and on the PDPs as well as articles too. So that's number 6, the Annularis angelfish, juvenile, from Sri Lanka, on sale for $69.99. All right, so we have one last marine fish to show you, and then we'll move on to coral. We are on number 7, which is the saddle Valentini puffer. I think he is
In the corner,
right
hanging
there.
out below
Okay.
the race. Yeah.
So number 7 is the saddle Valentini puffer from Sri Lanka, sized at 2 1/4 inches. Regular retail on this is $59.99. However, during the live dive only, it's on sale for $49.99. So I think we've had a few of these in the past. Always a favorite of mine too. I love puffers in general, fresh and
Lucy
salt.
would like number 7, please.
All right, thank you,
Thank
Lucy.
you.
Well, we appreciate your order, Lucy, and John Shanton. Thank you both. You guys will receive the free shipping, and of course, send a message to social@liveaquaria.com with your personal information. That'd be your first name, last name, shipping address, email, and phone number, of course. And we will work with the customer service team to get your order finalized. In addition, if there's anything from our Wisconsin facility that you would like to add to your order to make sure you get something additional that you need and it'll ship for free, just simply put that in the email to us and we will work with our team to get that done. So that's our last marine fish, and it's going to Lucy. We'll head on over to our corals. So the first one is number 8, the Leptastria. That's really dark. Let's see if we can bring
Bring
that
it
up
up a
here.
little bit.
Came through much darker than I thought.
Well, last week it was too bright.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks too
Oh,
bright. Is that too bright? Yeah, typically like when you go kind of a downward front angle, it works the best because I think otherwise it's too much. More like this.
Oh, right up in there. All
Something
right.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta watch your focus there. All right, so number 8 is the Leptastria coral. This is a LiveAquaria cultured coral, and it is part of our CCGCs. So the size on this is 1 inch. The regular retail is $49.99, however, it's on sale for $29.99. So a little bit about this coral too. It's moderate care level with an aggressive temperament. It requires moderate lighting and medium water flow, and it can be placed anywhere in your aquarium.
Randy Elmore is asking, how do they order?
Oh, great question. Yeah, if you didn't catch it earlier, if you're interested in the item, we have a number associated with the item. If you would like to place an order for that item, you simply have to put the number for that item in the chat. So this is number 8, the Leptastria coral. If you're interested in this coral, you simply have to put that number in the chat, and then you're the one that gets to take it home. We'll then have you send your information, that'd be your first name and your last name, as well as your email, your phone number, and your shipping address to a social@liveaquaria.com email address. And then we will work with our customer service team to finalize your order. So I kind of threw a lot out there. Hopefully all that made sense. Simply just put the number in the chat and we will secure that item for you. Again, this is number 8, the Leptastria coral. This is part of our LiveAquaria cultured corals, or CCGC, on sale for $29.99. So, Leptastria coral is a moderate. Oh, I went through that already. It will benefit for supplemental feedings of meaty foods such as microplankton or baby brine shrimp, offered twice per week in evening while its tentacles are visible. Some beautiful colors, brown and orange in there. This is a really beautiful coral. Again, this came from our LiveAquaria Wisconsin facility where Alyssa and I are currently live streaming from. This is part of our CCGC program, and I kind of referenced that earlier. The CCGC corals themselves come with a 30-day guarantee, and that's something I didn't quite cover earlier, is all the items other than CCGC, or expert only, they come with a 7-day guarantee, but all the corals we have here that come from our CCGC program, they come with a 30-day guarantee, so definitely an extra layer of added coverage for you as an aquarist and a buyer. by purchasing our CCGC corals. And again, CCGC stands for Certified Captive Grown Corals. So again, this is number 8, the Leptastria coral from LiveAquaria's own CCGC program. On sale for $29.99 for the live dive sale only. And we'll move along to number 9, which is the hammer coral. This also comes from our CCGC assortment here at LiveAquaria and comes with the 30-day guarantee. Is the number 9, the hammer coral. Size at 1 3/4 inches. Regular retail is $79.99. However, it's on sale for $59.99 in the live dive sale only. So the hammer coral is a moderate care level with aggressive temperament, requires moderate lighting, medium water flow, and typically better placed on the bottom of the aquarium. At night, its sweeper tentacles can extend up to 6 inches in the reef aquarium, and it's best to feed them weekly in the form of microplankton or brine shrimp. They also require addition of calcium, magnesium, and other trace elements to best thrive. So this is number 9, the hammer coral from LiveAquaria's CCGC. On sale for $59.99. And again, this is one of the corals that will come with a 30-day guarantee. All other items, unless noted as CCGC, will get a 7-day guarantee. And I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but just as another reminder, we are still on our first pass. We are going to be finishing the first pass here shortly. We've got 3 more corals to go through, but we'll do one more quick round to make sure everybody has ample time to look at the selection for tonight and make a purchase if they so choose. Of course, if anybody would like us to go back and see anything or show you anything a little bit more clearly, or if you have any more questions, feel free to let us know and we'd be happy to oblige. This is number 9, the hammer coral, $59.99 for the live dive sale only. Okay, and moving right along, we have number 11, which is the Duncan coral. And notes here say this has 4 heads.
Oh, wait, that's the Duncan right there. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And you can see this one's still a little bashful. I think I don't think I saw this one out totally once today. But still a very healthy and happy coral that comes from our CCGC assortment at LiveAquaria.com. Oh, you know what? I think I realized I made a mistake with the chalice. Did we go to the chalice coral?
Not yet.
I skipped over.
That's okay.
We'll finish up with
the Duncan. We go back to the chalice.
My
Yeah.
apologies, everyone. I'm skipping numbers. We'll finish up with the Duncan. We'll go back to the chalice. So we're on still number 11, the Duncan coral. This is a CCGC coral, sized at 2 1/4 inches, and it's on sale for $49.99. It's a moderate care level with peaceful temperament also, low to moderate lighting with a low water flow. Best placed in bottom to middle. This coral is peaceful and does well with other non-aggressive corals and inverts. It benefits from target feedings of mysis and brine shrimp, but is photosynthetic. Yeah. So again, this is number 11, the Duncan coral with 4 heads. Not quite showing itself completely right now. It's a little.
Oh, Russ would like number 11, please.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Russ.
you, Russ.
Very much. Number 11 goes to Russ. Russ, I think you know the program. Simply send your information. We already have your information, but just like Russ knows and other people that have ordered from Live Dive before, you simply have to send your information to social@liveaquaria.com, and we will help complete your order that way. Now we're going to skip back to number 10, which I skipped over. Number 10 is a chalice coral. Now this is a USA cultured item, not from the LiveAquaria's CCGC assortment, so this will get a 7-day guarantee. It's sized at 1 3/4 inches. Regular retail is $89.99. However, it's on sale tonight for $59.99. The chalice coral is a moderate care level with semi-aggressive temperament, low to moderate lighting, medium water flow, and best placed in bottom to middle. So this and one other coral rounds out our coral assortment, and we'll round out our first pass completely. As I mentioned, we will do one more quick round of everything, just to make sure everybody has ample time to look at it. So if there's any newbies to the Live Dive or the LiveAquaria brand, if you will, not familiar with our Divers and WYSIWYG store, it is our special section within our store where we offer up one-of-one WYSIWYG items. That includes fish, coral, inverts, marine and saltwater. And it is a daily release we do every day at 5 p.m. CST. So today itself, we will be releasing a new batch of WYSIWYG items from our Divers and WYSIWYG store that come from our Grand Lander, Wisconsin facility where we are currently live streaming from. So if you're not currently signed up, head on over to liveaquaria.com. I think Melissa can actually put the link to that page also in the live chat, just to make it a little easier. But head on over there. You can sign up for our sneak peeks and our update emails to make sure you don't miss out on any of the new editions that happen every day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. CST. So again, we're on number 10, the Chalice Coral, 1 3/4 inch, and on sale for $59.99. Right, and then we'll finish out our coral assortment and our first pass.
Russ would also like number 9, please.
Okay, thank you, Russ. Number 9's going to Russ. And we are on number 12, the colostri coral, which is also a part of our CCGC assortment, so it gets the 30-day guarantee. Size at 1/4 inch. The regular retail is $39.99, however it's on sale for $29.99. And I think we've had a number of colostris in the past. Always sort of a favorite too. Very beautiful colors. They're easy and peaceful with moderate lighting requirement and medium water flow requirement. Colostri coral should be kept in a mid to low position, and under other lighting that should be kept in mid to high position. They benefit from zooplankton. So this is number 12, the colostri coral from our LiveAquaria CCGC assortment, on sale for $29.99. And if I forgot to mention just a minute ago, I think I thought I was going to, but our 4th of July deals are still active through tomorrow, the 6th. So we've got some select deals out there on liveaquaria.com. You can find it through the sales center, or you can actually go to the homepage and click the main page banner. It says Dive into Freedom, and we have our collection all laid out there with select items on sale marked. So definitely don't miss out on checking that out. Pick yourself up a high quality aquatic life item and a deep discount. Discounts include up to 40%, so some good deals there. Alright, so that rounds out our first pass in our coral assortment. We'll head back over to our freshwater assortment where we have 2 items still available. I'll walk backwards to the best.
Okay, watch your head though with that light back there. Okay. Okay, back to the silver dollars. Okay.
Alright, as I mentioned, we'll go through this round a little bit quicker just to make sure we stay within time. Typically we want to do with 1 hour, but we want to make sure everybody has an adequate time to look at everything. So we're starting off with number 13. A trio of silver dollars from South America, size from 3 to 3.5 inches. Regular retail is $99.99. However, they're on sale for $79.99. Almost misspoke there. And then next to them is a 4-lot of albino angelfish. This is number 14. Albino angelfish 4-lot. These are captive bred from LiveAquaria, sized at 2 to 2.5 inches. Regular retail on this 4-lot is $69.99. However, we have it on sale for $59.99. Lucy, I'm sorry. Lucy, the invoices won't be sent tonight. What we'll need you to do is send your information, and then we'll work with our customer service team tomorrow to start to finalize the orders, and then they will get everything sorted that way. So we will work on securing the items tonight, making sure they don't go anywhere, and the item that you're interested in stays your item. And like I said, we'll work with our customer service team to finalize that in the coming day. So number 14, 4 lot of albino angelfish. These are captive bred and on sale just for the live dive sale for $59.99. All right, and then M. John Shampton took the Aurelius barbs, so those go to.
Yes, those are spoken for.
Yep. All right, we'll head back over to our marine fish where all of them are still available. And we'll start off again with number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish. From Sri Lanka, sized at 3.5 inches. Regular retail of $119.99, on sale for $79.99. Just real quick, I'll go through some of the quick stats of these guys too. Moderate care level with a peaceful temperament. They're not reef safe, and they're known to eat stony corals and nip at other corals and sessile inverts. Max size of 7 inches will require a minimum tank size of 125 gallons, and best kept singly unless introduced as a pair. They enjoy diet of marine fish, crustacean flesh, brine shrimp, and they're best fed several times per day. That's number 1, the Pakistan butterfly fish, on sale for $79.99. And then conveniently located in the same location there is our next item, number 2, the high hat from the Caribbean, sized at 2 7/8 inches. The regular retail on this is $49.99. However, we have it on sale for $39.99. The high hat is a moderate care level with peaceful temperament. We advise to reef with caution. They get to a max size of 9 inches, requiring a minimum of 70-gallon aquarium to keep them. And they require also a peaceful community overall with a sandy bottom and abundant hiding places. They will hide during acclimation until they feel safe enough. They enjoy a diet of blackworms, brine shrimp, and prepared meaty foods. That's number 2, the high hat from the Caribbean, on sale for $39.99. If anybody's just joining us, welcome. We are getting towards the end of it. We are on our second pass, and we are getting to our marine fish here. However, if you have any questions about how all this works, we're happy to answer those questions, go over anything else in more detail, and show you guys another pass if you prefer. So moving along from number 2, we have number 3, the gold head sleeper goby pair.
They're all the way over here, hanging out with the cardinal fish.
So this pair of gold head sleeper gobies comes from Sri Lanka. They're sized at 2.5 to 3 inches. On regular retail of $119.99. They are on sale for the live dive at $79.99. They are a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament, and they are reef safe. Max size is 6 inches and require a 30-gallon minimum tank with live sand as substrate with it. Will fight with its own kind unless they are a pair. So we got the pair here. And they sift through the sand and eat food that lives within the sand, keeping your sand oxygenated. They also enjoy a diet of live and frozen brine or mysis shrimp, as well as live blackworms, and prefer to be fed frequently. This is number 3, a pair of gold head sleeper gobies from Sri Lanka, on sale for $79.99. I think the Oxinas were my favorite, but these gold heads are nice too. What's your favorite, Alyssa?
Oh, I like the puffer.
You like the
Valentine puffer. Yeah,
all right.
puffers.
Well, I can
Those little
understand
googly
that.
eyes get me every time.
I can understand that too. And as I mentioned before too, we have this selection of items too in the live dive as we do every week. If you're not seeing something you would like to see at a discount in the live dive, please feel free to share that with us. We always welcome your suggestions and input. We want to make this as an enjoyable and benefiting experience for you guys as it is for us too. So that was number 3. We'll move on to number 4, which is the 6 lot of Oxina cardinal fish. And they come from Sri Lanka, sized from 1.25 inches to 2 inches. Regular retail is $119.99. However, they're on sale at a very good discount of $59.99, so $60 cheaper there. So the Oxina cardinal fish are easy care level with the peaceful temperament. They're reef safe. They get to a size of about 4.5 inches, and they require a minimum tank size of 50 gallons. So all in all, it's a really nice fish to add to your aquarium. Beautiful. I think this was my favorite overall as far as the fish. I think I just love the way they look. The patterning and the coloration. They look great.
They're cute little guys.
Yeah. So again, that's number 4, the ox and the cardinal fish. There's a 6 lot of them for $59.99. And don't forget, all these items will ship free, but that's only if you place an order during the live dive sale. Otherwise, they would receive a $29.99 shipping charge, as it is below our $229 free shipping threshold. All right, we'll move along to number 5. Hopefully that carpenter is feeling a little bit more social. Hey, not so much.
Yeah, he's still hanging out in the back corner there.
Yeah. Number 5 is the carpenter's flasher ass, hanging out there in the corner still, doing his thing. From Kenya, sized to 2.5 inches, on sale for $69.99. Regular retail is $89.99. So $20 off on this item. It's number 5, the carpenter's flasher ass. So carpenter's flasher ass is easy with a peaceful temperament, easy care level with a peaceful temperament. They are reef safe. You get to a max size of 3 inches, so it's got a little bit growing left to go. They require a minimum tanks gallon 55 with a very tight lid to prevent jumping. Best to keep with other peaceful tank mates. They enjoy frozen mysis, frozen brine, and other meaty foods paired with marine flakes or pellets. Then, last but not least for our marine fish assortment. Oh, we have one more marine fish to
sorry.
show.
I thought we were going back to the
That's
corals.
okay. Last but not
I
least,
myself.
last but not least for our marine fish, we have our annularis angelfish. It is a juvenile
There we go. There he is.
from Sri Lanka. Here he is. 2 5/8 inches currently. Regular retail of $89.99. However, this one is on sale for $69.99. Again, that's only for the live dive sale. They are moderate care level with semi-aggressive temperament. We advise to reef with caution. They get to a big size, about 1 foot. So you're going to need a 220 gallon minimum tank to keep these. They're best to provide plenty of hiding spaces such as caves and other live rock for grazing. They like other larger angelfish. They'll nip at sessile inverts such as tube worms, phaedosters, clams, and soft and stony corals. They prefer marine pellets, marine flake foods, seaweed strips, and enriched meaty foods as a diet. That's number 6, the annularis angelfish, which is a juvenile, on sale for $69.99. All right, so we'll transition now over to our corals. And we have 2 items available in our coral assortment. Good to see all the coral love tonight. Or excuse me, three items left. So number 8 is the leptastria coral, which we're currently looking at here. This is part of our CCGC assortment, so it does get the 30-day guarantee. It's currently sized at 1 inch and on sale for $29.99, marked down from $49.99. It's a moderate care level with aggressive temperament. It requires moderate lighting and medium water flow. It can be placed anywhere in the aquarium and will benefit from supplemental feedings of meaty foods such as microplankton or baby brine, offered twice per week in the evening while its tentacles are visible. This is number 8, the leptastria coral, from our CCGC assortment. Regular retail of $49.99. However, it's on sale just for the live dive at $29.99. And then moving along to number 10. Make sure I don't get my stuff out of assortment again. Is the chalice coral. So that is a USA cultured item. It's not from our CCGC assortment. So this will receive a 7-day guarantee. This is number 10, the chalice coral. Sized at 1 3/4. Regular retail is $89.99. However, this one's on sale for $30 off at $59.99. So great deal there. The chalice coral we're showing you is a moderate care level with semi-aggressive temperament. low to moderate lighting with a medium water flow, and best placed in the bottom to the middle of the aquarium. That's number 10, the chalice coral, $59.99. And then the Duncan is spoken for, so we'll skip over to the last item, which is number 12, the colostria coral. This is part of our CCGC assortment, so you get a 30-day guarantee with this item. Size at 1/4 inch. I think that might be a typo because that looks bigger than 1/4 inch.
Maybe 1 1/4.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like 1 1/4. I think
Yeah.
the typo there. Nonetheless, this number 12 colostria coral is regular retailed at $39.99. However, it's on sale for $29.99. So common item in our live dyes. We like to show these off. They come from our like I said, our CCGC assortment here at LiveAquaria. We're grown here at LiveAquaria's Wisconsin facility, where we're currently live streaming from. And yeah. So a little bit about the colostria coral is some easy care level with a peaceful temperament. They require moderate lighting, medium water flow, and best to should be kept in a mid to low position. Under some other lighting that be kept in mid to high position, and then benefit from zooplankton. So that's number 12, the colostria coral, $39.99, marked down to $29.99. So as I mentioned, we're nearing the end of our second speed round, as we like to call it. But nonetheless, if you guys would like us to show you anything, go back to anything and show you again, if you have any more questions, we're happy to field those questions. Anything at all, we're here for you guys. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see in future live dyes, now's a great time to share them too. But nonetheless, we're happy everyone's here, and thank you guys for joining us. We like to do this every week, typically on Monday at 5 p.m. CST. So we actually will be back next Monday at 5 p.m. CST at our 4 p.m. CST. 5 p.m. is our divers in release. I'm getting my days mixed up at times. So yeah, we typically do this at Mondays at 4 p.m. CST. We'll be back next week on Monday at 4 p.m. CST to bring you another assortment of items. So if you didn't see something you like today, that's fine. We'll be back next week with another new list. But I think unless there's any questions, we'll go ahead and I'll see you guys out. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate everybody who placed an order. Lacey, Russ, and then John Shampton. Feel free to just send us an email at social@liveaquaria.com to help us complete your order. And as I mentioned before, if there's anything you'd like to add to the order, just put it in an email too. They have to ship from our Wisconsin facility in order to qualify for that additional perk. But nonetheless, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Stay tuned. We'll be live next Monday at 4 p.m. CST with another list. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you then.